Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First of all, let's thank God the Almighty who has been giving us His mercy and blessings till we can attend this meeting without any obstacle in this good place and time. Secondly, I want to thank you guys for coming here today and make time to share the same view to stand for our rights, either men or women, to be free from sexual harassment, to be free to live every day being respected as human beings. We know that there are lots and more of issues about sexual harassment around us. Sexual harassment involves action, comments, or attention that is intended to hurt, offend, or intimidate the other person. And it's not like limited to girls. It never cares whether you're young or old, whether you're properly dressed. Sexual harassment mostly focuses on the appearance, model parts, or sexual activity. Sexual harassment and bullying are very similar. They both involve unwelcome and unwanted sexual comments, attention, or physical contact. So if a behavior makes you uncomfortable and it involves your sexuality like appearance or body parts, you can call that sexual harassment or sexual bullying. Never ever be discouraged to stand for yourself, to fight or tell someone when you're being sexually harassed or bullied. It could come from anywhere and in many ways, even in a simple joke that bullies might think it's funny when it's not. When you're walking on the street and there's another person looking at you or your body parts that make you uncomfortable, catcalling, touch, or grab someone in a deliberately sexual way, and many more. Moreover, in this digital media era where you don't really have a barrier or border to put comments on someone else, sending sexual message about people, spreading sexual rumors, sending sexual pictures or videos. The bullies might think it's funny and not a big deal to treat someone else like that, but no, not even a single bit of their comments or actions are funny. People who have been harassed could be affected. It could devastate the psychological health, psycho well-being, and professional development. These bullies might not think that the girl that have bullied might never ever want to go out and play again because she is feeling embarrassed. The guy that his private picture has been viral all over social media and everyone is mocking at him, he committed suicide because he couldn't bear living in shame. And no one supports him, nobody stands for him. So, my friends, never once we ever think that this problem, that sexual harassment, is a simple joke, like it's not a big deal. If we ever being harassed, never doubt to fight and stand for yourself. I know it's not going to be easy, so at least talk to someone who you really trust. Or you can find a community that concerns about this matter. You're not alone. There is no one way to respond to harassment. Every situation is different and only you can evaluate the problem and decide on the best response. Friends, affirmative action officers, human research professionals, and women's group can offer information, advice, and support. Statistics shows in July 2016, more than 90% of the rape cases in Indonesia go unreported, highlighting the country's deafening silence around sexual violence and victims for being blamed. Organizer of recent poll on the issues in Jakarta, Indonesia. Of the 25,213 respondents polled online, around 6.5% or 1,636 people said they had been raped, and of this, 93% said they had not reported the crime, fearing repercussions. 2/3 of the rape survivors were under 18, according to the survey jointly conducted by Lentera Sintas Indonesia, a support group for victims of sexual violence, a local magazine Magdalen, and an online petition website change.org. we have we have to really understand that the most important thing of all is do not blame yourself for the harassment. It is not your fault. It is your right to dress however you want. No matter what, there is no excuse for anybody else to treat you wrong based on your appearance. Place the blame where it belongs, on the harasser, on the way they think, on the way they treat other people. Self-blame can cause depression and will not help you or the situation. So people, our world needs more attention to this matter. We want to live in a world where we do not have to be worried about walking on the streets alone and being catcalled. We do not have to dress up uncomfortably. We do not have to dress uncomfortably just because we're afraid to be touched or grabbed in a deliberate sexual way. We don't have to be shameful of how we look just because people make fun of it. We deserve those rights and we deserve to be respected as human beings. That's all I can say for today. I hope will be more of us being braver and courageous enough to stand up for ourselves, stand for our rights, so we can stand for other people who need it most. I'm Rizkyani Sarituan. I stand for our justice so we can make this world we're living in a better place. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.